Hello, everybody. Hello. Hope y'all had a good day today. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is going to be my last collective reading before I start doing the signs again. But yeah, take whatever resonate and leave the rest. We're going to shuffle these cards up. Then we're going to get right into it. And one time for the one time. Alright, let's get right into this thing. So, Spirit, what do you have for my collective for tonight? What's going on in the energy for my collective? So, we got the Empress in the reverse. Ooh. So, you could be dealing with the Empress in a reverse. This could be a Taurus that's in your energy collective. This could be someone who's insecure. They could be lacking fertility, lacking creativity, ideas, or they could just be someone who is having trouble with trying to conceive. Or there could be something going on with a pregnancy. And they could have a lack of confidence because of this. So they could either have trouble getting pregnant, or they could have had trouble getting pregnant by someone that they wanted to get pregnant by. Now they could have a lack of growth as well. And now they could be in your energy collective because you could be making them insecure, because they could be looking at your growth and looking at their own, so comparing their growth to yours. This could also be an Empress in a reverse that has domineering tendencies. They could be very careless as well. Their emotions could also be all over the place. What else for this Empress in a reverse, this Taurus energy? What else for this Taurus energy, Spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? What's the tea for my collective, Spirit? What's going on with this Taurus? So we got budgeting in the upright. Here we go with this. They do not be wanting to show my cards. But yeah, we got budgeting in the upright. So whoever this Taurus is, they could have Capricorn in their chart, or this could be a Capricorn with Taurus in their chart, and they could be this Empress in a reverse, or you could just be dealing with a group of females that are Empresses in a reverse, because they are very insecure, very careless. They could be getting caught up in regards to a property. So like I said, this could be a group of people that could be getting caught up. Could be a group of females, or male and female, that could be getting caught up in regards to properties. They could be having issues with these properties. Maybe they have to leave these properties. So they could have a lot of past problems that's coming up in the present. And so whoever this Capricorn is, they could be someone who is stingy. They could be trying to control something in regards to a property, or they just like to have control because they have domineering tendencies. So this could be someone who is very possessive. So they could be possessive not only over their own things, but over others. Because they like to watch others' growth, and this makes them feel insecure, but do they stop doing it? No. So we got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So there could be an Aquarius female that's also a part of these females. So it's looking like this is a group of females, or this could be females that work with a Capricorn male. But you know how it fit for your situation. Whoever this Queen of Swords in a reverse, this Aquarius female, they could be overly critical, or this could just be one person. You know how it resonate a Taurus or a Capricorn. They could have Aquarius in their chart. They could be overly critical, not only of themselves, but of other people. And they could be very pessimistic, lacking empathy for others, and very rude, very malicious. So whoever this is, they can like to try to get people caught up as well, to cause them issues. So they don't like, this could be, if it is a female, and this is just one energy, this female, they cannot like other people's growth. So they like to cause issues in their life to try to get them caught up. And that could be because they have past issues, past problems that they refuse to heal. And we got love in the reverse. So this could be someone that's disconnected from love. So they don't have any love in their heart. They are very imbalanced. They don't believe in equality. They could also feel like they're incompatible with others. They could be in an unhappy relationship. They could be with Cancer. And we got conflict in the upright. So if this is a group of females, they could have caused conflict. Or like I said, this could just be one. Or this could be male and female that could have caused a lot of conflict because they are insecure. Maybe you make them feel insecure, collective, because of your growth. So these could be people that's fighting, disagreeing. There could be a lot of aggression going on, tempers flaring, people in their egos. They could be causing confusion as well, or there could have been a fight. Hey. Or there could have been a fight that happened, that broke out between either multiple of these people. Well, we do have 5 people on the board. So this could be a group of 5 people that's fighting together. So it could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Cancer, and a Leo. Now, they could be fighting because there was a lot of confusion going on about something, why someone disconnected from someone. And then we got the King of Wands and the upright. So this could be in regards to someone who is this King of Wands energy. So I don't know if there's a group of females that's fighting over a male. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So far I'm getting Leo and Aries. So there could be females fighting over a man who they view as energetic, very experienced, optimistic, confident, strong, very passionate. So they could be fighting because they know that this masculine wants to take action towards someone else. Could be you, collective. So maybe they were honest with these females about how they feel about you, collective. Mm. She said, you are the one for me. Here is where you ought to be. Mm. So yeah, this person could feel like they want to be with you, collective, and they could have been honest with these females. Could be their other options. So they could have been honest about who they want to go towards, which could be you, because they view you as compatible with them. So they could be telling these females that they're too insecure, that they refuse to grow, they're very careless, and they feel like they're incompatible with these females. So they could be saying, who I want to go towards, I view them compatible with me because they're energetic, experienced, they have growth or the ability to grow. They're confident, strong, friendly, fun, talkative, fearless. So they could be saying a lot of good things about you, collective, to these other options. And they don't like what this masculine is saying to them. So they could feel like this masculine is being overly critical when it comes to them. So just by this masculine being honest with them and telling them how they view them, they feel like this masculine is being malicious and rude towards them, all because they're being honest about how they feel. So they could just be telling them the truth about how they view them. So they could be upset trying to fight this masculine. I hear that. What else for my collective? So these females, they are me at honey. So we got chasing clout in the reverse. So if these females were trying to chase clout, or this masculine was trying to chase clout by having a lot of options, they could no longer want to chase clout. They know that they can't fake a storyline. Maybe they try to make it seem like they didn't have any feelings for you, or they tried to make it seem like you were in the same category with these females, like y'all were just all the same. So they could be no longer wanting to chase clout and just being real with themselves as well as with others that's around them. What else? Hello. So they could be viewing you as their sweet thing. What else for my collective spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea? For me, for me. So we got the audacity. So boundaries were crossed, and the worst part, they acted like it was their right. So these options, they could have been trying to cause conflict for you as well because of how this masculine felt. So they could have tried to draw you into this conflict, tried to fight with you, disagree with you, or because they disagreed with this masculine, they wanted to bring the problems to you as well. And then we got a hidden agenda. So they could have once been laughing at you, collective, but they ain't laughing no more because they know how this masculine really feels. That's kind of cute. So we got hidden agenda. Not everyone's motives are obvious. This connection comes with fine print and a hidden clause. So there could have been someone that was trying to be connected to this masculine. because they had a hidden agenda. And we got big break in the reverse. So maybe they view this masculine as able to give them a big break. But since this masculine could be cutting these females off, telling them how they really feel, they could be realizing that they can't get a big break off of this masculine. So they know that they're not going to get an offer from them. What? And then we got gold digger in the reverse. So someone thought that they was going to be a gold digger when it came to this masculine, use this masculine for money. They know that they can't do this. They could have tried to be in a situationship or offer this masculine to be in a situationship just so that they could continue to get money. Then we got family feud in the reverse. So if a family was feuding over this masculine's decision or them really being honest about how they feel or what they feel towards you, collective, their family could no longer want to feud with them about this. So they could just be saying you grown, you gonna do what you want to do pretty much type shit. So they could be letting this masculine be. And then we got trusted friend. So someone could have been this masculine's trusted friend. There's no mask here, just a rare kind of connection where someone could be 100% real. Or this is how they view you, collective. So this could be someone that views you as friendly because you were a trusted friend to them. So you could have never stabbed this masculine in the back or did anything for this masculine to view you as untrustworthy. So you could have always been there when this person needed you. Or you just never turned your back on this masculine. And we got third wheel in the reverse. So if they had a third wheel, someone that was willing to have a situationship with them, they could no longer want to have this third wheel. Or like I said, they could just be cutting people off because they don't want to have any third wheels. And we got consequences. So someone could be getting locked up for something that they've done. It could be getting locked up for trying to fight with you, or because of a fight that broke out. Someone could be getting locked up, or multiple people. So if this was a group of females fighting, they could be getting locked up. Now, as well, if they did something in regards to property, they could be getting locked up because of these properties as well. So we got living large in a reverse. So yeah, if they did something in regards to properties they weren't supposed to have, they could have to leave from those properties. And they could be getting locked up because they could have did fraud to be in those properties as well. They say if you think you lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. So some of these females could be lonely, or they know they about to be lonely. What else? So we got my boo in the upright. So someone could want you to be their boo. They want to have an official status with you, an exclusive relationship, but they could want to start things out with an open relationship or just see each other openly instead of just jumping right into things. And we got repo in the upright. So like I said, if these females were in properties they weren't supposed to be in, or because they could have done something towards you, collective, try to cause conflict for you, have you struggling. They can now be struggling, financially incapable, and getting their assets repossessed. So they could be default on payments. So they could just be getting backfires if they tried to pull you into something that you didn't have anything to do with. Because at the end of the day, you can't control how this masculine feels or the choice that they're making. So we got the Knight of Cups in a reverse. So this could be a Scorpio. So if it's not a fire sign, it could be a Scorpio or someone with Scorpio in their chart. They was given a lot of females their options, unrequited love. So now these options could be sad because they feel manipulated by this masculine. So these could be options that they just have one night stands with, they cheat with. Then we got the Knight of Wands in the upright. So we got the Knight of Wands in the upright. So yeah, this Scorpio, they could have wanted to have passion with these females and that's it. So these were options that they just rushed into things with just to have sex with them. Now they could also be wanting to come towards you and rush things with you, flirt with you, because they see you as open-minded, free-spirited, sexy, spiritual. So they could want to have passion with you, but you could be standing your ground. So if this isn't a Scorpio, this could be a Leo. They could have Scorpio in their chart as well. So if you don't believe in one night stands, if you don't believe in cheating, and you actually want a relationship, someone who's going to be faithful and loyal, you could be standing up for what you believe in. So this masculine could be trying to manipulate you just like these other options, even though they have a lot of good things to say about you. So you could be protecting yourself at this time, protecting yourself from this person, being defensive towards them, asserting yourself as well, because they could just want passion from you or trying to rush in and start things, but they want passion first before anything else. So if this was someone that you've been friends with for a long time, they want to just hurry things up and have passion. Like I said, they want to see each other openly so that they could still keep their options open. So they could be dropping other options or just telling them who they view as the main option. And then we got decision in the reverse. So yeah, they could be indecisive on what they want to do or what they really want with you. So this is why they could be coming in with a small offer to just say that they want to see each other openly or see you openly, have passion with you. So maybe they could be trying to tell you that you're the only one that they're going to be having passion with. But if they see someone else that they like or meet someone else that they will want to have sex with, they'll probably go and have sex with that person too. So we got SWV on weak. So this person could feel weak for you. So they could be procrastinating as well on bringing you this small offer because they know you ain't going for this shit. They know you ain't trying to see them openly. They know that you don't want to deal with them if they're seeing other people or having their or want to continue to have their options open. So you pretty much like it's either going to be me or nothing at all. So they could be procrastinating on coming to bring you this offer because they already know what the answer going to be. Now, this masculine could try to come in and lie. Like I said, say that they cut all their options off or they're just going to have you as an option when it comes to passion. But you could be seeing the truth. You could be seeing that this masculine is only trying to tell you what you want to hear so that they could sleep with you. But once they get what they want, they could be back out looking for options or they're going to still mess with their options. Then we got poverty in the reverse. So if you were in poverty, collective, you could be coming out of poverty. You could be getting financial luck. Things could be improving for you. You could be headed towards a positive change in a good direction. And this could be the reason why this masculine want to come towards you. Because they know that you're about to have some financial luck. And they want to be a part of that. So they could just be cutting off their options until they get what they want from you. So they could not only want sex from you, but they could also want a piece of the pie when it comes to some financial luck that you're receiving. So they could be in this devil energy. Or this could be someone that was dealing with devil energies. People that indulge. So they could have been in this energy indulging as well, only focused on their desires or because they desire to have sex with you, desire to manipulate you and get what they want out of you, they're going to lie. So this could be someone that's suffering from mental health issues, or they could have been dealing with a Capricorn that was suffering from mental health issues that tried to bond them to them. Now, they could have, like I said, dragged you into this situation and tried to bond you as well. So if you were going through financial difficulties, this Capricorn could be the reason. And this is someone that this Leo or Scorpio is tied to that could have been doing this. So they like to abuse people. They like to be violent. So this could be someone that this masculine was always fighting with. Or like I said, this could be a Taurus with Capricorn in their chart that's in this devil energy. So because they were attached to this person, they could have been in devil energy right along with them. So both of these people or all of these people that this masculine deal with could be materialistic. And they could have a lot of secrets as to how they were able to obtain certain things like their homes, their cars, their clothes. So they could obtain a lot of materials off of pretty much feeding off of other people's finances as well as their energy. So these are people that like to see people powerless, hopeless, and they use sex to be able to get their way. So once you indulge with these people, you feel powerless or they take your power away because they're not only just sleeping with you, collective, they all got people. So it's a lot of people here. So this masculine can have a lot of options and they options have a lot of options as well. Hello. So these people could be very deceptive, or like I said, they use deception to get what they want. They lie to get what they want. So even though they try to come in with the goal of being gold diggers, feeding off someone for their money and their energy, they try to get a person tied to them with sex. So these could be people that's very experienced in the bedroom, know what they're doing. So they try to get you hooked first, make you fall in love pretty much just to manipulate you. Now they could be obsessed with doing this as well. And they become very aggressive if they don't get what they want. Then we got the Queen of Cups in a reverse. So whoever this Empress in a reverse is, they could be in this Queen of Cups in a reverse energy, very emotionally immature, insecure, lacking trust. So they could have trust issues, and they could have a lack of direction because they careless. So they just be out here doing anything. Maybe they wanted to match the energy of this masculine. What else for my collective? So this Taurus with Capricorn in their chart could be the main option that they deal with. So maybe this is their baby mother and they could just be having trouble getting pregnant again. Or they could have difficulties with a pregnancy if they are pregnant. Then we got supersize me. So this person could be eating a lot. So if they are pregnant, they could be having a lot of cravings at this time. They could be in their emotions because they're pregnant. So this masculine could be viewing them as doing too much. And this is why they have other options that they deal with. So if this Taurus is their main option, they could keep options on the side. People that they have one night stands with, because this Taurus could be getting on their nerves because of a pregnancy. So they like to do things any excess. They like to overindulge. Like I said, both of these people, all of these people actually are in this devil energy because they have passion with each other. And we got soulmate, true love in the reverse. So like I said, this masculine, they don't view this person as their soulmate or their true love. And we got a marriage proposal in the upright. So they could be wanting to come and propose to you, collective. Because like I said, they view you, they have nothing but good things to say about you. Now, I don't know if in the past all they wanted was passion, but they realized that they weren't going to be able to get that from you because you don't deal with the third parties, with the third wheels, the situationships, or you just not going for that. So maybe this masculine feel like they have to propose in order to get what they want. So they could be trying to say that they view this love with you as divine love. And they could want to give you an equal give and take. I don't know why. Then we got strength in a reverse. But they could not have the strength to move forward from this Empress in a reverse. So maybe they finding it hard to transition from this person or to get away from this person. Any more for my collective? And we got betrayed. So this could have been someone that betrayed you in the past, collective, or this masculine feel like, or they could know that this Empress in a reverse betrayed them. So we got hello. Someone close to you is preying on your downfall. So if this was a baby mother of theirs or their main option, they could know that this person betrayed them, like I said. Then we got you hold the key to your destiny in the reverse. So this person does not hold the key to their destiny, or they feel like this Empress in a reverse isn't their destiny. They don't feel like they're destined to be with this person. So they're not connecting with this person. They're not bonding with this person. They could not be talking to this person at this time. Like I said, they could have cut this person off, as well as other options. What else for my collective, spirit? Any more for my collective? Then we got maid woman in the upright. So they could want to come towards you, collective, because they view you as a maid woman. They see that you're turning pain into power. So if they did betray you in the past, they saw that you didn't stay stuck to this. You decided to turn it into power. Focus on trying to better your life. Come out of poverty if you were in poverty. And we got high vibes in the reverse. But this is someone that's not vibing high at this time because they're in this devil energy, as well as bonded to this devil energy, this Empress in the reverse. Hmm. So maybe this person will come and kill your vibe because of the energy that they're in, as well as tied to. So you could be running from this person. You could be trying to get away from this person because you know that they're coming in this devil energy. You know who they're tied to. And you don't want no parts because you on this healing journey. So you don't want this masculine to come and mess up your healing journey, because you could actually be vibing high. And like I said, this masculine, they could know that you got abundant opportunities coming your way because you're vibing high. Let's see what else. What else from my collective, spirit? So we got 2018. So this masculine could be someone that you've known since 2018, or something significant could happen between you and this masculine. 2018 is not want to show the card. Hello. There we go. I wish you go ahead with your childish self. I'm gonna need some moderators to get people up out of here because I ain't got time for the fuckery. But yeah, like I said, this masculine, they could have betrayed you in 2018. And this is why you could have ran away from this person, escaped this person. Or because you realized that they were the one that was betraying you, you could have escaped this person. once you realize what they were doing, what they were about, as well as what and who they were tied to. And then we got claims they are a player. Claims they are not a player but crush a lot. So this could be a masculine that like to flirt with a lot of females. So they're always flirtatious, always in females' faces. And we got blacklisted. So they could have tried to have you blacklisted in the past in 2018. Maybe because you ran away from them, decided to be on this healing journey. Then we got blaming you for their mistakes. So they could be blaming you for their mistakes. So they feel like the mistakes that they've made in life or when it came to attacking you was your fault. So if you left this person, we got Jodeci stay on. So if you left this person alone, they could have felt like they were dealing with all of these females because you ran away from them, you escaped them. Mm. So we got out back. So they could be out back doing something, or they could have something buried out back, or they could have recently went to Outback, or maybe they could want to take you to the restaurant Outback and they're going to propose at this restaurant. And we got a trip to a beach. So this could be someone that want to take you on a trip. They can want to take you out to eat as well as the beach. But their phone could be tapped, or this could be someone that tapped your phone. And this could be how they were able to get you blacklisted, because they could have been seeing everything that you were doing on your phone as well as everyone that you were talking to. So maybe they wanted to get you rejected by other people. So they knew everyone that you were talking to because they had your phone tapped. So they could have been talking to these people or doing something in the background so that other suitors will see you as untrustworthy so that they will reject you. And this masculine could have been doing all this because, like I said, you escaped this person. You ran away from the connection with this person because you realized that they were in devil energy. Someone named could be TT, or they could be an auntie, and they could call them TT. Excuse me. So somebody could work in a retirement home as well, but they could be abusing elders. So one of these females or this masculine works in a retirement home. They could be abusing elders. So could be this Capricorn or this Taurus. One of their options could be abusing elders in a retirement home that they work in. And then we got forever love. So this person could be viewing you as their forever love. And that's why they never really let go of you. That's why they wanted to do things in the background to try to keep you tied to them, or so that you wouldn't really get away from their grips or get out of their grips. So this is why they try to get you rejected from other suitors so that you will always be available for them. Or once they came around. So they could have wanted to deal with all of these females until they were done hoeing. Till they got their hoe out and they thought that they would come and marry you after they were done playing around. So they try to pretty much get everybody up out the way. So once they were ready to come towards you, you would be free for them to come towards you. And then we got 2009. So this could be someone that you've known since 2009. You could also be a popular loner. You could be an older woman, or this person could be dealing with an older woman, or one of their options could be an older woman. Someone could live in Virginia or be traveling to or from Virginia. Then we got Washington, D.C. So someone could definitely be in Washington, D.C. or Virginia, or this is just the states of their options, or this could be where they want to take you to go to the beach. So they can want to take you to Virginia Beach, but they are tied to a karmic, as well as they have a mistress, or they know that this karmic that they're tied to is willing to be a mistress anymore. Then we got Kayla, Brianna on energy. So this person know that you got good energy. They know how high vibing you are. So they're wanting to come towards you after being in this devil energy. And we got cousin. So someone's cousin could be involved in this. Or your cousin could be one of these options that this masculine was dealing with. So your cousin could have been this masculine's mistress. So not only was they dealing with a karmic, they could have had your cousin as a mistress when they were dealing with this karmic. So this Taurus could be the karmic that they were dealing with, and your cousin could be a Capricorn. And then we got house arrest. So like I said, if your cousin is getting caught up for a house or property that they were in that they weren't supposed to be in, or just causing you issues as well, or the both, they could be on house arrest because of how they got this property or what they were doing to you, trying to involve you in some sort of conflict. And then we got Cancer again. So a Cancer could definitely be involved as well. One of these masculine's options. Now this Cancer, they could be a co-founder of something. Or this masculine could be a co-founder of something, of a business. Someone could be born in the year of 1992, either you or somebody on this board. And then we got loves you more than you know. So this masculine could be trying to say that they love you more than you know. Then we got wanting you to lose a court case. So if there was a court case going on in regards to some property that your cousin could have stole, they could have stole it from you. And they could have tried to cause a lot of conflict so that you wouldn't win this court case to get this property back. Or they could have wanted you to go down instead of them. Any more from my collective spirit? So we got change player ways. So this masculine, they could be trying to say that they changed their player ways just to come and marry you. So like I said, they could have wanted to keep you pretty much close to them or not really in nothing serious so that you will be free once they are done being a player. Then we got wants to involve you in their poly relationship. So like I said, this masculine, they just want what they want from you. So they could be trying to act like they changed their player ways, but they just want you to be involved in their poly relationship. So this Taurus female that they're with, their main thing, they could be in a poly relationship with this person, and this is how this masculine is able to have other options because this Taurus is just as careless as this masculine. So they let this masculine do whatever they want to do because they do whatever they want to do as well. So if this Taurus, this Empress in a reverse, if they are pregnant, they may not know who they're pregnant by because they're careless with their sexual energy, just like this masculine. Then we got older brother. So someone older brother could also be involved as well. I can't get it to show. Yeah, someone older brother could be involved in this, or they could know this person, or y'all could both know these people. Then we got embarrassed you multiple times, or this person's older brother, someone's older brother that's involved. They could have embarrassed you multiple times. So if someone was causing conflict for you, they could have, this older brother of someone's could have embarrassed you multiple times because they knew that this female wanted to cause you conflict. So they could have gotten their older brother to do things towards you as well, just to make themselves feel better. And then we got earth signs. So you could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be this Capricorn's older brother who embarrassed you multiple times just to make this earth sign feel better. And then we got a toxic Libra female could also be involved in this, or someone could just have Libra in their chart. Then we got past life connection. So this connection that you have with this masculine could be a past life connection. But they could be a heavy drinker because they like to indulge. They're in double energy. So they have addictions. And we got 6 to 10 kids. So someone could have 6 to 10 kids that's involved in this. Someone name could be Kent as well. Someone could drive a blue car. And someone name could be Raya, or this could be short for their name as well. I can't get And then we got cries when caught to get their way. So whoever Raya is, they could cry when they get caught doing something just to get their way. Now this could be someone that dresses nice, so they like to dress to impress, to disguise their jealousy, so they could be insecure as well. But you may not think that this person is insecure or jealous of other females because of how they dress, how they come off, how they look. So they try to keep themselves up even though they're insecure and jealous of other females. Could be other females that this masculine deal with. Someone could also be a CDL driver, or you could want to be a CDL driver. You could be thinking about getting your certification. Excuse me. What else from my collective? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we, from my collective? So we got misunderstood in the reverse. So this masculine could be feeling like you're going to understand them, understand why they did all this, why they tried to hold you up, hold you back from finding love. So they could feel like once they come towards you, you're going to realize why they did all this and you're going to understand them. And we got boiling point in the upright. So if y'all are coming to an understanding with each other, there could be these females background or people in the background that's reaching their boiling point, because like I said, this masculine has nothing but good things to say about you, and these females or these people, they know that this masculine is coming towards you, so they could be pissed off about this. What else? So we got unsent texts. So this masculine could be contemplating on sending you a text message. Maybe they don't know what they're going to say just yet. Or they could be thinking that they know what they want to say to you, but they could be deleting it because they feel like that's not what they should say. So until they get their words right or what they really want to say to you, they could be holding off on sending you a text. Or they could just be afraid that you're not going to understand or you're not going to apply. And we got making bank in the reverse. So I don't know. This person could be going through financial issues at this time as well. Now, I don't know if they want to ask you for some sort of finances. They could be going through a court battle as well. So maybe they need finances for this court battle that they're in. So they can have a court date coming up soon and they can get some sort of finances before this court date comes up. So maybe they got some fees to pay. And maybe they're wanting to ask you about this. So maybe they feel like you're not going to be understanding for them coming towards you, asking you for some finances because they got court fees that they need to pay. Then we got a higher level of consciousness. So you could have a higher level of consciousness at this time. So you could already know that this person is going to come towards you, collective. And we got lost girl in the reverse. So you are not lost, collective. You're not looking for a way out. You're not seeking help. Maybe this person thought that you were seeking help and you wanted to ask them for money. So if it's not them, they could have not wanted to text you because they felt like you were going to ask them for money once they communicated with you. So it could go either way. And then we have nature. So you could be in nature, or you could like to be in nature. You could like to be outside, be at the park, be near water. Then we got generational curse breaker. So you could be breaking generational curses on your lineage because you have celestial alignment. You're a star seed and you've been activated. And this is why you have this higher level of consciousness. So you could know that this person is going to try and make you a rebound, or you could just feel like you would just be a rebound to this masculine and this empress in the reverse. So you could already feel like this person is going to come in and be flighty with you, because that could have been how it was in the past. So you feel like this masculine hasn't changed, that they're coming in with the same motives. So you feel like they're just going to have you as a temporary option because their intentions are always unpredictable with you. I hear that. That shuffle was ugly. So let me shuffle again. What else for my collective? Any more, plenty more? What's the for me, for we? Any more I need to know for this collective reading? So we got the lovers in the reverse. So yeah, this person, this masculine, they could know that you got trust issues when it comes to them. You don't trust them. They know that you're going to view them as being flighty because they could have allowed others to cause conflict for you as well as them. They cause a lot of conflict as well because they try to intervene in your love life just to keep you available. So they could feel like you want to remain disconnected from them if you escape them. You want to keep it that way. And they can know that you feel this way. And this is why they're procrastinating on even sending you a text, because they pretty much already know how you feeling and what it's gonna be. Now this could also be someone that refuses to take responsibility for what all they've been doing. So if they come in, they're not going to tell you the whole truth. They're going to tell you bits and pieces, or just enough for you to understand them and forgive them and move things forward with them so that they could get what they want. So they're not going to tell you the whole truth about what they've been doing. So they're only going to tell you the things that they feel like you're going to be understandable to. Usher, you got it bad is on. So this person got it bad. What else? So they could be calling you but hanging up. Or like I said, sending you this message and then deleting it. So they could be doing this a lot as well. So every time they think of you, they could go picking up the phone to text you, but they could be deleting it as well as calling you and then hanging up. Then we got teamwork in the upright. So yeah, they could have been working together with this Capricorn. So this Capricorn was definitely one of their options that they were working together with. Gain some sort of property. So they could have court fees because of their involvement with this cousin of yours, this Capricorn, when it comes to this property. Or this person, they could just be wanting to come in, act like they want to work together with you, be a team, grow with you, put in the hard work, be committed to you. So they could be trying to tell you that they're going to be determined to move things forward with you because they view you as quality. So they could be acting like they want to set goals with you, be dedicated to you. I mean, it ain't bad to have a conversation. I mean, you can hear what the person is saying. I mean, then we got the feet and the upright. So this person, if you say no, this is going to crush them. They're going to feel defeated. So if you say no to working together with them, if you say no to this commitment, they're going to feel like a failure, feel like they failed you, feel like they failed to get what they wanted, feel like they did all of this for no reason. So yeah, they could definitely know that they have to make a change. Hello. So they could know that they will have to walk away if you say no. So they could just be realizing that they did a lot of self-sabotaging behavior just to try to get their way. And then tried to come in and be inappropriate, just want passion with you. Hello. So they could have been trying to be very aggressive just to get what they wanted from you. They could have been bullying you, trying to intimidate you and cause you pain just to get what they wanted. Now, this could also be someone that was lacking communication in the past, and this is also why you don't trust them, because they don't know how to communicate. So this could be someone that you was trying to work together with, but they could have been hard to deal with. So not only was they deceptive, always lying, they didn't have good communication. So when you tried to talk to this person about certain things, or maybe you just tried to give them the opportunity to work together with you, but they could have been too much in their ego, brushing it off like they had time, even though they went through all this stupid shit just to keep you free for them. So they could have been lacking communication. You may not like that. The fact that this person could shut down if you say something that they don't like, or if you try to tell them about themselves, or pretty much stand your ground, tell them what you believe in, what you feel is fair, they could shut down instead of communicating. Or you could just try to ask them questions about what's going on or who they're dealing with, and they could get upset. They could become aggressive. Now, this could have also been somebody that walked away from you in the past because you were questioning them about who they were working together with. Then we got moving on in the reverse. So this person, they cannot move on from you though. So they're having trouble walking away. So they could be very stagnant, or they could be trying to stagnate you because they don't want you to walk away. They don't want you to make this change, to really surrender this connection, surrender when it comes to even trying to have something with them. So they do not want this to happen. Then we got community in the upright. Yeah, this person, they want to have a happy family with you. They could want to get married to you, like I said, celebrate with you, come together with you, work together as a team, like I said. They want success with you. And we got the Hierophant in the upright. So they could have only been with this Taurus because at one point in time they could have had a happy family with this person. So like I said, this could be a baby mother of theirs, and things could have been good at one point. They could have been celebrating with this person, feeling welcome when it came to their family. So their family could have made this person feel very welcome. And they could have been working together as a team at one point in time. So they felt like this was someone that they could be consistent with, someone that they could be committed to. But I don't know. They realized that this Taurus, this Empress in a reverse, they were actually in the reverse. So they could have tried to make it seem like they were in an upright. So this Empress in a reverse tried to make it seem like they were marriage material, that they were committed whole time they were being careless. So like I said, they could have betrayed this masculine. So they just could have been pretty much going back and forth on betraying each other. So I don't know who betrayed who first. Anymore. So we got anxiety in the upright. So this masculine, they could be having heavy anxiety at this time, having the inability to cope because of who they chose to be in a marriage with or be committed to. They feel like they should have educated themselves before having a family with this person, being committed to this person. So they could be regretting their choice, and they could be very guilty because they could have treated you like you were the Empress in a reverse. So this person could be unhappy at this time, or they could just be feeling like being with this Empress in a reverse is making them unhappy. So they cannot be able to cope with their decisions. And like I said, they could be blaming you for their mistakes, for their decisions, because they felt like if you weren't trying to escape them, they wouldn't have been dealing with these options. They wouldn't have taken things so far with this person or taken things far, period, as to what they were doing towards you to try to hold you back, keep you available. And then we got the Knight of Swords in the upright. So yeah, they're wanting to make a big change. Now they could be coming in with a big opportunity. That could be proposing to you. That could be what the opportunity is. Now they could be getting impatient because maybe they feel like they need to focus more on being traditional, having traditional values. So they could be wanting to change up their beliefs just to be with you, collective, because they know if they don't make a big change that they could lose you forever. And like I said before, they view you as a forever love, so they don't want to lose you at all. So they could be trying to find the confidence to come towards you and have a talk with you. Be bold. Now, I don't know if this is someone that's shy or, like I said, they just lack communication. They don't know how to communicate, or they find it hard to express themselves for whatever reason. But they could be getting impatient because they feel like they're running out of time, or someone's going to get to you before they do if they don't hurry up. So they could be coming towards you on an impulse. So this could come out of nowhere. Now, maybe they're deciding not to reach out to you by text or phone call. They could just be showing up as well. So they feel like they need to speak with you face to face, because they either feel like you're not going to receive this message well, or them talking to you or calling you, they feel like you would be able to understand better if they came to you face to face. Or you would feel like they are serious about what they're saying to you if they came to you face to face. So maybe they feel like you wouldn't take them serious if they just sent you a text or called you over the phone. Then we have friendship in the upright. So they could be coming towards you like, if you don't want to have a commitment with me, or if you don't believe me, we could just be friends first. Or they could be telling you that one of their options, or these options that they had, was just friends. These were just people that they celebrated with, socialized with. But yeah, they could be, like I said, also offering you friendship first. So they could be saying, could we at least be friends and see where things go, because they see that you bring them happiness, or that you're happy and they want to be around you, instead of someone that's going to keep them in fear, keep them in devil energy. So maybe they feel like they need to be around someone with high vibing energy so that they'll be able to easily make this change. So they could be wanting to take the traditional route and do things right with you, collective. I don't know, is this person serious? Is this person serious, spirit? God damn, I asked for that. Let's see. Why the first card said no? So we got the Hermit in the reverse. So they could just be lonely at this time, or they could just be viewing you as lonely. So they could be trying to say that you're just paranoid about what their intentions are. And you could be withdrawn at this time. You could be antisocial. You could be restricted. So they could be telling you, oh, you just need to go out, have a good time, enjoy yourself. And then we got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. But this could be someone that is lazy and disloyal. They could have a lack of common sense. They could be unskilled, unreliable. Whew. And then we got the King of Swords in the upright. So if this was them in the past, if they were in this Knight of Pentacles in a reverse energy in the past, doing something on a routine, or not being motivated, not being trustworthy, they can now want to be trustworthy. So they can now want to reciprocate the same energy that you gave to them in the past. So now they could be feeling like the only way to move forward with you is to tell you the truth, because they know that you are someone with morals, you're someone that's stern, you're not going to take that lying shit, you're going to be able to see right through them, and you're going to dismiss them if they choose to come towards you with that lying shit. Because they know that you're someone that's logical, you have discernment. So, like I said, they know that you're going to be able to see through the bullshit. So they feel like the only way that they'll be able to come towards you or even have a friendship with you is to be honest and stand in integrity, come towards you calmly and not on no bullshit. So now this person could want to respect you. So if they didn't respect you in the past, they now want to respect you. They want to be rational now. And then we got independence of wealth in the upright. Because like I said, they know that you are independent. They know that you are a good choice. Like I said, they have nothing but good things to say about you. They know that you are headed towards success. And then we got the Ace of Wands in the upright. So yeah, they want to have a new beginning with you, collective. So they want to get good news from you, or they want it to be good news for you to say yes. So they could be wanting to start things on the right foot. And they feel like they're ready to take on this challenge, to make this change, to be with you. So they could be acting on this. And we got foresight in the reverse. So they could have had to travel back home, or they could be trying to get you to travel back home. Move. Maybe they're trying to get you to move with them. Or if they were living with this Empress in a reverse, they could have had to move in with their parents or with a family member, because they see that they didn't plan correctly with this Empress in a reverse. They feel like they didn't educate themselves on this person before moving in with this person and taking things to the next level with them. And we got the Page of Pentacles in a reverse. So they could feel like ever since they moved in with this person that they've been getting bad news and worldly affairs, feeling like they have a lack of purpose, a lack of common sense. They've been irresponsible as well. I'm going to pull a few more, then we going to end this out. So we got red flag in the reverse. So they could be trying to say that this isn't a risky situation, that you wouldn't be taking a risk with them. There's nothing to be cautious of. But we got Machi as well in the upright. So this could be a masculine that's very prideful. They're toxic. They feel like they meet every woman's expectations as far as a man. And they could also be very extra. They could be dramatic. They could like to try too hard. And obviously, they try too hard if they did all this bullshit trying to block suitors from you just to keep you available. I want to see if this was in the past. Hold on, y'all. Was this in the past? What is this masculine's energy now? So we got dreams in a reverse. So yeah, they could be um snapping back to reality, getting clarity, sobering up. So like I said, this could be someone that was a heavy drinker and now they could be sobering up because they realize they make a lot of poor choices when they are under the influence. So they could be realizing that they're the reason why they have a lack of options and opportunities because they mess shit up by being toxic. So yeah, they could be seeing themselves for who they are. So they could be doing some sort of self-discovery and realizing who they really are, what they're about, something about themselves that they don't like, that they're now wanting to change. So like I said, they could be snapping back to reality, seeing things for what they actually are, seeing that they're actually the one that's the problem. Then we got the Page of Cups in the upright. So this could be someone that needs to heal their inner child. Or if they have a Pisces child, their child could be psychic. So they could have had a dream about something. Maybe they told this masculine that they saw them in a dream state, losing opportunities. Or they saw who this masculine's crush was in the dream state. So if their child is psychic, spirit could have visited this child in the dream state just to wake this masculine up. So maybe this masculine thought that their child was naive. Wow. I want to ask one more question, then we're going to end this out. Hold on, I use these quads to end it out. Okay. I ain't even asked the question. It just came out. So we got rekindle. Every relationship has those magical moments that can be rekindled. I hate that card. So we got connection, but in the reverse. So you could be feeling like this connection isn't eternal or unbreakable. You feel like it very much so is breakable. Or if you was to get in a connection with this masculine, that it will be breakable. So you feel like this masculine isn't going to be capable of making this big change that they're claiming they're going to make. And you feel like the connection is going to be broken, whether by them or outsiders. So whereas though they see it as eternal, you may not. Then we got moments. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner a lot of joy. So in order for you to want to rekindle with this person, you may need to think of a special moment that y'all had together to even have you believe that it could even be possible for y'all to come back together. And then we got confusion. All seekers of truth will experience confusion. Ask the universe to provide the answers you need. So if you're confused on if you should rekindle with this person or not, maybe you need to go to the universe and ask if you should rekindle with this person. I'm gonna get one more card. Well, hopefully one card come out, because every time I say that, a lot more come out. But let's see. Should collective rekindle with this person? One card, Spirit. See, it gave me two. Oh, so we got no. The death in the reverse. So you have the inability to move forward because this person is going to repeat negative patterns. They're going to be dependent on you, and they're going to be resistance to change. So it says no. Then we have maybe. So if you got multiple suitors as well, collective, for the Scorpio, it's a no. For a Capricorn, it's a maybe. So the Capricorn could be trying to balance out their life. But this could be someone that played with your money, played with your life. Or they could be trying to adapt because their money could have been getting played with. And then we have Leo, yes. So if it's a Leo, they could be feeling like a failure, feeling like they're at a disadvantage, feeling like a disgrace because they feel like they should have pursued you instead of having ill intentions. So if you got up to 3 suitors, like I said, for a Scorpio, it's a no. Capricorn, maybe. And Leo, yes. But yeah, collective, that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Anybody wanting a personal read, have any questions, or would like to have a vent session, or would even like to donate, that information will be down below in the description of this video. If you don't see it just yet, once the video processes, you should be able to see that info. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good rest of the night, good morning, whatever you call this time of day. But yeah, deuces, you means I holla, 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 holla.